Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of ages 1 through 99, we're playing the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. How does that make everybody feel? Makes me feel good. Let's go ahead, play hard mode properly this time. Okay, nothing here. We're cursed at a loss, so we have no idea where we are on this gosh forsaken map, but thankfully, this is the first world. You know what? Give me all the curses on the first world, first floor. Though, I mean, honestly, by the time you get down to, like, the bottom or the top floors, I don't even know how you want to consider it, because, like, you do descend, but then eventually, you also, at some point, you pop right up. Or you keep going down. I mean, it depends. Like, do you go to heaven, or do you go to heck? It's always the smallest enemies that are the most troublesome. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. If they do, they're trying to sell you something, and it's not something good. It's slightly interesting to me how much comes back to me after all these years. Because like I haven't been playing the Binding of Isaac honestly all that much. So there's a lot that I probably shouldn't remember, but that I remember perfectly. And I'm just like, yeah. Okay. It's always nice if you can pick up an early golden poop. Doesn't always happen. And I'm not really gonna try. But if you get it, that'll get you gold for like the entire rest of the game. Like that'll set you up in such a profound, nice way. Alright, we got a key as well. We're gonna be set going into the next floor. Now we just have to make sure that we don't lose too much life completing this floor. It's interesting to me that this so far has been far easier. I don't know what 404 does. But let's pick it up. Don't really like either one of these, so let's re-roll. Bullseye or Gemini? Here's the thing: good players are gonna pick Bullseye. I'm not a good player. Badoom. Sorry, it's not Gemini. Why did I think that was Gemini? It's Pisces. Pisces is also fun. Though I do need a bomb now, which is just absolutely terrible. Because I'm not going to get one. I'm not going to have a bomb for when I needed it most. I was a little afraid they were just going to throw a bomb in that corner for me just to... Where did the thing, the floating head, come by? I don't know what the black rune does. Yeah, I really don't know what the black rune does. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it was 404. I bet it was. I bet 404 helped me out there. Okay. So we are going to get a cube of meat or a bandage ball thing at the end of this. Which sets up this to be kind of an interesting run. I mean, not the most interesting run, but interesting enough, you know? I recently downloaded Crusader Kings 3, and I will definitely be streaming that on Twitch as soon as I'm done with Final Fantasy 9. I feel silly though, because I'm like, oh, it's Crusader Kings. I can play this, no problem. And I got my butt handed to me like 5 minutes in, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should go and learn some stuff. So I dutifully played through the tutorial, and I gotta say, I'm really liking where the game's going so far. I think you guys will enjoy it as well. I know that most of you don't understand the vast majority of what's going on, and if I'm being completely honest, I don't always understand what's going on. I just keep going, you know, like... You just gotta keep moving. Just keep moving. I love that our item room is just right here. Like they wasted no time. They're like, listen, you're gonna get to the item room. Let's not beat around the proverbial bush. Chaos card is an interesting thing to have this early on. I'm really bad at throwing the chaos card. I feel like you have to throw it away from your intended target, but maybe not. I don't know. I feel like there's a special way that you have to toss it. And I never seem to be able to toss it that way. Okay. Let's just end these fools. Well, I like that we were able to also get into our arcade, which means that we are going to get a bunch of coins for little reason. Oh, come on. Okay. Portable. Yeah, we might as well. There we go. Like, it literally does not hurt us any. Do we want the heart? Yeah, let's do the heart. I feel like that's probably going to be beneficial to us in the long run. It might not be, of course. It may be the most harmful thing to us in the long run, but you can never know for sure. That's right. That's right. My ball of bandages is already saving us HP from the deadly, deadly attacks. Did I pick up the item? I did not pick up the item. That's okay. Let's not pick up. Well, let's not go back yet to the item room. Let's first see what our deal with the devil's gonna be. And yes, I am that confident that I just assume that I'm gonna get a deal with the devil. I will say that this is not my ideal fight, but it shouldn't be too bad either. I just gotta stop taking silly damage like that. And again, you know what's gonna help me do that? It's my main man, the ball of bandages. It's the corn, man. You gotta watch out for that corn. That corn's brutal. Okay. Now we got a clear arena. So as long as we stand far enough back, which the Pisces shot is gonna help us do, we should be able to avoid taking as much damage as we possibly can, because that will give us plenty of room just to dodge backwards, which, as you can see, has been my forte, even though I did just eat the proverbial poop right there. Ooh, got it. The moldy bread? Not interested. I don't know if I'm interested in this either. I mean, we could re-roll it. Let's not re-roll it. Let's go. Let's go and try to get some of the angel rooms. We'll do that. We'll go down that route instead. Cause like, why not? What have I got to lose? I'll tell you what. Absolutely nothing. I mean, that's better, I guess. Now, do we go into here? Yeah. Alright, well, that was a bad call on my part, but you know what? I make a lot of bad calls, so we might as well start right now, you know? Okay, nothing. Not here. Here I was hoping that maybe I'd get something for showing up, for doing the right thing, but nothing. Not this time. Oh, that was harsh. Errant damage. I did get this excitement. I don't know if that does anything. It might not, or it might do great stuff. I don't know what that pill does. It's kind of like in real life where I'm like, I don't know. What's the medicine that you take? What does it do? And all I can say is, well, it makes my boobs bigger. But outside of that, I couldn't really tell you anything that it does that benefits me in any way besides that. But I mean, hey, that's a good enough way, right? Like, there's no reason that we should thumb our noses at the fact that my boobs are getting bigger because of my medicine. It's one of my favorite side effects. I think technically the one medicine is for blood pressure, but we don't use it for its blood pressure, let's say, capabilities. We use it for its boob growing side effects, which, hey, I'm fine with that. means my blood pressure is rock solid. And I get some growth in some areas that I want. Like it's just it's a win-win for everyone, except for that guy. That guy took forever to kill. Now we did already get hit, which means that our chances of making it to any kind of deal with the devil or like an angel room or anything are almost nil. I don't know why I said zill. I think I was trying to say 0 or nil. And it just kind of came out as a combination there. I might actually go visit our shop if I can find one quick enough. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's fine. It's a very dark room. You guys notice that? Alright, this guy I'm not so worried about, though he may explode and hurt us. Yeah, like this one did. But again, not so worried about it. Have I seen this one? I have not. Verp. I'm excitement. And then we got the sun. You know what? We're going to do the sun. Because I'm a little afraid that I'm going to take just utterly ridiculous damage and end my short life. Now this one's not going to be too bad. It's going to be a little scary depending on which way he decides to throw. But even then, not going to be that bad. Just a little scary. And then I think we'll explore both of these rooms, because I think both of these rooms are going to have fantastic items in them. Okay. Now what do I think is going to be in our shop? That I don't know. But I have a feeling it's going to be good. Yeah, you know what? I like Little Gish. I like having friends. Now this doesn't have anything fantastic. We're gonna buy the Habit. I don't know what it does, but people seem to love the Habit. So you know what? I too love the Habit. It's as simple as that. Would love another damage upgrade. I realize that I have been blessed. Actually, I have not been blessed with the damage upgrade. I've just been blessed with a range upgrade with a knockback, which in and of itself is nice. It means I don't have to get as close to hit people, but I still have to hit people, you know? Like, okay, we'll just need to get through this guy pretty quick. Okay, I was afraid of that. I was like, as long as I can blow it up. But alas, I could not blow it up. Now, should we just dive right into the secret room? That's a good question. Oh, that was a great hit. That was a great hit. I'm not even upset by that. You outplayed me. I think I'm gonna hang on to my bomb until I see another a tinted rock, because I feel like a tinted rock has more potential for goodness than any other kind. Oh, okay, sorry, almost got hurt there. Than a just random secret room, you know. I was kind of hoping he would pop up by the fire. Sometimes they do, and when they do, they definitely hurt themselves, and that makes me feel nice. Now, what are we hoping to get out of this boss? I don't know. I mean, an all stats upgrade is always nice. A very low percentage chance with a deal with the angel would also be very nice. And if we get to deal with the angel, yes, I will fight that angel. Now that chance deal with the angel is even lower. But it's not 0, but it might as well be 0. We're doing okay though. I mean, we took a little bit of damage, but you know what? That's to be expected when you've got Jocelyn at the helm. Me transitioning from male to female has nothing to do with my video game skills. I am still a trash tier player, and I will remain a trash tier player until the end of my days. Which one's this do? Speed plus shot speed. Okay. I probably should have picked up that pill, but I didn't see it until I was already heading down. Okay, now what are we looking for here? Just a key, and the key's going to be easy enough to find. We just gotta work at it, you know. I'm glad that they're starting us off with an easy room, and I do mean an easy room. Like, you can't really ask at this point in the game for a room that's too much easier than what we just went through. Now we do have a 1/3 chance. Never mind. I was gonna say for the deal with the devil, but now I'm like, you know what? Let's take all the damage that we want. Because these rooms are hard, even on the best of days, you know? And I don't know if y'all are aware, I'm not having the best of days. I mean, it is an okay day. It's Thanksgiving as I'm recording this, which will probably be like, I don't know, a little over a week ago by the time it goes up on the YouTube. But, so I'm expecting good things to happen. The wife is not awoken from her slumber yet. Or if she has not interrupted my recording. Which she doesn't normally do that anyways. But so I don't nothing's really gone on. We got some food from a local co-op. Cause we're not gonna cook. Like, no thank you. I mean, I cook all the time. So like I could cook. Alright, this guy is annoying. Let's actually take care of this one. Because this guy is annoying, but like he's also manageable. We just don't want to have to manage him as well as deal with. Yeah, see, this is why we need a damage upgrade. And like a damage upgrade now, these guys should not be taking this long to kill. Should be like one shot, one whatever these are called again. I used to know the enemy names for all of these, and maybe we will by the end of this particular like run. One makes you small. That's actually not too shabby. Should we do it now? You know what? We're right here. We might as well. It's a little bit of a scary one, but it's not the scariest boss. It's a very interesting boss. It's the most glass cannon boss that there is. And I actually kind of love the fact that it's a glass cannon. Just because it leads to such an interesting gameplay. Because like it is one where there's like a lot going on. But if you can just overpower it right from the beginning, you're set. But if you're like me and you lack the tools to do that, it's gonna be a little bit harder. Oh, there that goes. Okay, so we still have a 50% chance of getting a deal with the angel here. I just used my entire body to make sure we can get in there. Ooh, okay, back up. 8 ball. 8 ball's not good. You know what? We're gonna do this. That was almost entirely an upside experimental treatment, which is, yes, very scary. And we got a health up. My gosh. Things have just turned around in such a big way. The only thing that went down was my range, and like it doesn't even matter. Because like my shot speed went up, which means that everything else, like the range down, like was not affected. Okay. Now this revitalized us in a big ol' way. Hopefully we can get a spirit heart or something along those lines so that as we make it through the next level, we can avoid taking any, let's call it extraneous damage, and hopefully get our deal with the devil or the angel on the next go around. Okay. So I've been DMing a game that's set in Avernus. It's just straight up descent into Avernus, and we'll have our second session starting tomorrow. Actually, power pill, nice health up. Don't mind if I do. We'll grab this. Not tomorrow, next week. And anytime that I DM, I'm always like, you know, it would be great if I was a player, because then I think of just the most bonkers or not even bonkers, just fun archetypes. I think that would be fun to play as if I ever got the opportunity. And the one that I'm currently just like obsessed with is a skeleton. Like I want to like make a homebrew skeleton race. And do we want another baby? Yeah, let's do it. Skeleton, yes. Sorry, that's where I was at in my commentary. A skeleton, right? And like I wanted to just be like a good old classic like B-movie skeleton. Like give me sword and sorcery. Like he's got some chainmail that kind of hangs loosely off of him. He's got like a round shield. He's got the other stuff as well. Should probably go back and pick that up. He's got a spear, I think, maybe a scimitar. I keep going back and forth because I don't know which one is thematically more correct. I feel like I've seen a lot of skeletons using scimitars in movies, but I will also say that I feel like most of the time they are in movies where they don't have like the shield and stuff. But maybe that's just me being silly. And then I was like, well, if I do that, what if we already have a fighter? We might need to use a mage. And then like a skeleton mage would be remarkably amazing. So right now what I'm trying to do is figure out kind of like for my homebrew, like, what does this give me? Lemon Party. Lemon Party is actually pretty good. What was I talking about though? Oh, yeah, like a skeleton mage. I think that would also be amazing. But it's also fix. Okay. It's also kind of terrifying because, like, I want to play like a true neutral skeleton at that, where like he just doesn't. Like, not only does he not have any, like, real morals, just because he's a skeleton, he's like, why would morals, like, why would he be affected by morals? You know, he's undead, he can live for however long he wants to, he can make up anything, so I think he's going to be, like, a true neutral kind of a skeleton. And I think that having a skeleton like that, oh, crap. You shot so quickly. So much more quickly than I thought you were going to. I'm never going to get another deal with the devil, am I? That's okay. I will when I learn to start playing better. Which, who knows when that's going to be, am I right? But anyways, yeah, the skeleton has been on my mind a lot lately. And I hope that one day I can convince one of my players, oh my gosh, to pick up the mantle. Oh my Lanta, look at this. This is a great room. And be a dungeon master so that I can do that. I think they would. I think they'd be willing to do that. Okay, don't know what that did. Still, here's the thing. I feel like being a dungeon master is one of those things that sounds terrifying until you actually do it, and then you're like, oh, it's not actually that bad. Like, for instance, I've always been a little afraid of not being a dungeon master, but specifically being a dungeon master for a pre-made campaign. Like, I've always made up my own stuff, and that's mostly because I grew up as a poor kid, you know. So I didn't have a lot of money to spend on frivolous things like campaign books. I would use the books to what am I trying to say? Oh, to oh, you know what? Yeah, I do have enough. What do we got? There we go. Perfect. To buy like rule books that would give me as a player more options, even though I would frequently not be the player. I mean, me and my friend would take time between being the player and being the dungeon master, which was awesome. And But yeah, I didn't have a lot of money to waste on the campaigns. So I've always been hesitant about oh, no, it's not there. I'm silly. It's here. Oh. So this is the first time I've actually run an honest-to-goodness campaign, like out of a book kind of a dealio. And I'm a little afraid that I'm going to screw it up. But at the same time, like, I just got to be like, hey, dog, it's okay if you screw it up. Like, if everyone's having fun, which so far they appear to. I know that I had a blast last time that we played, just because I feel like all the characters are, like, nailing it. Like, they are exactly, like, they're into their characters. They've set up a cult for themselves in the first episode already. First session. And, like, it's just good. All together, it's just, everyone's having fun. And, like, a good dungeon master, you'll be able to do that. Like, you'll be able to just, like, get the gears in motion, and then the players will take whatever you've got, they'll just take it off your hands and they'll just run with it. You'll be like, I'm not sure if this idea will work out, and they'll be like, yeah, you just let them know beforehand, and they're gonna be like, yeah, no, why would I have any problems with this? It's kind of like originally they were going to try to essentially destroy Baldur's Gate, and I was like, listen, we can do that, but we had just a quick powwow. I was like, hey, we're just gonna step outside of outside of the meta zone real quick. We're trying to save Baldur's Gate in this episode, in this campaign, and they were like, oh, okay, well, never mind then. So, like, if they wanted to, yeah, they could have been, you know, complete jerks and been like, well, tough luck. But they weren't like that. And I am thankful for that. Because I think really what you gotta do... Oh, I was kind of hoping... Sorry. All of that was dumb damage. I'm taking nothing but dumb damage. I forgot how much I hate all the Peeper variants. Peeper variant is what did me in last time as well. I don't know if you guys remember that. Oh my gosh, that hit me? Oh, come on. Come on. It's not even touching me, and it's dealing damage. That's the worst feeling. That's okay. That's okay. Listen, I can be upset, but I don't need to be upset. We just have to get even. I still have a 1% chance of getting in here. Cat O' Nine Tails. That is nice. Shot speed and damage up. It's exactly what I asked for, which was a damage up. This is going to make everything just a little easier on me. Now we're going to come down here, turn this to the key. Opens all doors. No. It's not as interesting. I think we also have super stats because of the light bulb. Oh, that scared me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So we'll see what happens if we get even one charge, because I think that will ultimately affect us a little bit here. Now here's what I'm thinking. Do I avoid going into this room because I have to take damage to go in? Maybe. We'll see if as soon as I take damage, I'll go into that room. How about that? We'll see what happens. Oh, there's still a spider down here. Got it. Yep. All my stats drop down. Don't know if I like that. Don't know if I appreciate that. I mean, my stats are still better than what they were. Okay. Well, we're gonna go into that room now. Let's just take it. Infestation. They grow inside. I think that one will actually work okay for me, because of how often I take damage. Okay. Let's grab it. Oh, okay. I mean, we did get some health back from that, so it's not the end of the world. And that does still leave us with like a 1/3 chance of... Why is everyone yellow? What? Is that because of the guy with the crown? Sneak on by. Should not have been able to sneak by, but I did. So go me. all kinds of charges in there. Right now, it's weird because like I'm like, I don't really know if I want to charge though. Like, do I want this charge? And I think deep down the answer is yes. But you just never know. Aw, silly damage. Okay, didn't mean to open up this, but we'll take the 1 penny. I got enough keys out of that room to make it not really hurt me. These guys. These guys. Anyone that has like a facet of themselves that they cannot be hurt on, it's a cheap enemy. It's an annoying enemy. Oh, let's. I will be going back for that. Let's go. Ooh, do that. I don't know how they program these so as to not like hurt us. 48-hour energy? No, no, not this time. Okay. Now, what would be like the ideal thing to get? If I could get anything from like a deal with the devil room, which I know I'm not going to get here, it would 100% be a just triple guppy. Give me all the guppy items, just all in a row. That way I can fly around with Guppy's head. I'd be able to get the most out of the broken light bulb. Just it would make life just infinitely better. But of course, Guppy always does that. It's the most powerful transformation in the game, at least in my opinion. I mean, maybe not for reals, but like I feel like it's got to be, if not the most powerful, then one of the most powerful. I can't think of another transformation I'd rather have. There are other transformations that are fun and that I'm okay having, but I don't know if it's like gotta have levels, you know? Polaroid. Good, I chose the correct one this time. I did not get my ability to go up, but that's fine. So instead we'll continue going down. Okay, now here's the thing. This now that we take double damage from everything, we're either gonna just take off or we are going to stumble and die very quickly. Those are the only two options that we have right now. Just want to carve out a little bit of room, and that has been done. It's always a little just jarring when you first encounter enemies that used to only do 1 damage, now doing double damage. Like you're not expecting it, so like the first time that they hit you, you're just like, what is that legal? And then you just hear, you know, Palpatine going, I'll make it legal. Okay, gotta keep dodging. Okay, so we're down to 1 HP. Don't forget that, friends. Puberty. Okay. Let's break through. There we go. I was like, let's be careful not to hit also. That's... Oh gosh, I didn't even see it pop up. Mostly because I'm blind. Right, do I see any kind of health, anything? I do not, which is very unfortunate. Now, the one good thing that I do have going into this is just the simple fact that I can shoot from pretty much across the screen. Oh, that health can be so good. Algas? I mean, it could be helpful, but I feel like on the right boss fight, if this chaos card lands correctly, it will be more helpful. We got a key. I don't really need keys anymore, but I thank you for continually supplying them to me. There we go. I was going to say, the one thing I like about the champion versions of those enemies is that they're actually easier to fight than the non-champion versions. Like, yes, they're more likely to hit you, but at the same time, they're also much more likely to take damage because they don't have any invincibility like frames whatsoever, which is which is just nice. Haven't fought this guy too often before. I know the very basics, but we'll see. We'll see if we can't make it through here without taking too much silly damage. The fact that we've even gotten down this far, not a miracle, but it is unlikely, let's say. There was definitely a lot of things in our path that could have ended us at any point. Oh, okay, okay. Like one of those stomps. Oh, that's not good. That's not good either. Ooh, this is huge. And then this is Lemon Party. I don't care about Lemon Party, but an extra HP going down to the mom's heart fight. Is there anything in here I might want? Yeah, let's just, like, I don't have any other use for my coins right now, so let's feed Bum Friend until they give us something that we may want, like Wheel of Fortune. You know what? I like. Let's put it right here. Boom. Oh, we got food. We got food. It's a big get. It's a big get. And you know what? I'm not going to play these for that long. I'm just going to blow them up. Almost went for it. Okay, now we have some protection. This may be the floor that we churn our lives around. Can you imagine if we got a great deal with the devil or deal with the angel on this floor? On the very last floor that we could? I don't think it's going to happen. But it's possible. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're like, Jocelyn, you gonna break open these? Health up? Don't mind if I do. And I'm like, yes, I am gonna break these open. Because I need all the help that I can get. Now, none of these enemies by themselves are all that terrifying. But you put them all in the same room together, and it can get a little overwhelming. People are moving left, right, up and down. You just never know. You just never know when they're going to run into you. Now, these guys I expect to take a little bit of damage on. Because these guys explode? Is this correct? Okay, well, I'm not going to be going to the deal with the devil, which is fine. I mean, there's an outside chance that I will. But I have not been playing well enough to deserve going into the deal with the devil. Oh, I didn't even see that one there. I just thought it was I thought it was one of my enemies, or one of my friends, I should say. One of my enemies. Ooh, got a bomb. A bomb. Okay. Get it, get it. Do 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 do. I keep like trying to like why won't these enemies die? And I'm like, oh, that's right. It's because they're actual boss monsters. They're not just normal enemies. Not only are these guys like boss monsters, but aren't these boss monsters that only show up down here? Like, I could be wrong. They might show up on the first couple floors. But I thought they only showed up on the womb. The normal one will show up. I believe. In, just like, you know, in the basement or whatever. But these, I thought, only showed up on the womb. But that's, I mean, that's okay. We'll fight however many boss monsters we need to fight in order to win. I did take a lot more damage than I thought I had, so like that's less than good. Okay, so that's good though. 48-hour energy, I don't think that's what I need. I don't see any stones that I want, you know? That was dangerous of me. Okay. We got a couple of the divey boys. Okay, now no, they're not all dead. I was like, but they're all dead. But nope, he survived just a little bit. Let's take out the eyeball. The eyeball was going to be the most dangerous one. Now it's just these, which will definitely take me by surprise. But they're a little bit harder to surprise me than even the eyeball. I know that the eyeball literally just spins around and then zaps you with the beams, but he does it sporadically, you know? Alright, well, that was a good run, you guys. Thank you so much for watching today. If you guys liked what you saw, I don't know why, but you can go ahead and hit the like button. Otherwise, as you guys know, I want you to take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy, and I love you guys. All right, bye-bye.